Welcome to the third and final round of the Great Pipe Tobacco Quest. How will it end? We'll find out together while I enjoy a pipe. Howdy all, Virginia Piper here, and welcome to round 3, the final round of the Great Pipe Tobacco Quest. My quest to find my new favorite pipe tobacco. Now, just to let you know, a lot of this has been just for fun. We started off with several blends that were sent to me from pipes and cigars. And just kind of figured turning this into a quest, using their particular blends would be a really cool idea. And you know what? At least for me, it has been. Ultimately, though, there are tons of different pipe tobaccos out there to sample. Some were even suggested to me along the way. A couple most recently by Inverted 311, and thank you very much for that. So, in a sense, the quest never really ends. But it is time to bring this exercise, this effort, this great time to an end. So, Drexel 8 won round 2. And like I've been saying before, this has been a tremendous surprise for me, but I've really come to like this pipe tobacco. But as promised, we are going to be trying this, or at least comparing this, with Lane 1Q, a bulk blend. So, with it being a bulk blend, there's really not a whole lot that can be said about packaging, because that's just kind of the way that is, but that's all right. Pipe tobacco is a lot more than packaging. Let's take a look at what's in here. So, again, nice cut, perfect moisture. Now you know that this is going to score a lot of high notes for me because this is my signature blend. Lane 1Q, or the Captain Black equivalents. I just happen to love this pipe tobacco. You know what? There are at least a couple people who think this is going to come out on top. No question whatsoever. At the moment, I'm not entirely sure about that. I've got some thoughts myself, but I'm going to see how it goes. Time to check out the pouch aroma. And definitely, I am getting that awesome pipe tobacco smell, along with some notes of vanilla. You know, I could just easily maybe take a bag of this, open it and keep it in just keep it nearby when I'm working or whatever. I get to work from home, and just be happy with the aroma coming out of here. There's just something there that's incredibly enticing. Although, it really wouldn't take too long before I want to light a pipe. And as is usual, I have pre-packed it, so you don't have to wait around for me to at least get that part of this whole exercise done. So let's light it up. Oh, what can I say? This pipe tobacco, it's all the right notes for me. It has that light vanilla flavoring, but so what's most important is the pipe tobacco. And I am tasting those Virginias. It lacks the complexities that were found in Drexel. But Drexel is a blend, I think, that's best enjoyed when you can really concentrate on it and all of the different flavors going on. This seems to kind of be more of a companion type smoke. And what I mean is just something that I can enjoy while I'm doing other things. So I believe this one will come out ahead with a rating of a 9. And so, my new favorite pipe tobacco is my old favorite pipe tobacco. However, this really only inched out Drexel by a little bit. So what's come out of this is, in a sense, Drexel 8 is also a favorite, just only slightly behind Lane 1Q. So in all fairness, I really have two new favorites that have really come out. And Drexel 8, I think as much as possible, is going to really go into my rotation. Also of note, Stanwell, I don't know, in some ways you would kind of think it got an unfair rating of 7 in one of the rounds. And the only reason why this happened was the cost. This definitely surpassed Drexel 8. And if it was priced comparatively, this would have been compared up against Lane 1Q. Would it have come out on top? I don't know. It's a really good question. But getting back to what makes Lane 1Q special, I've been enjoying this for years, for decades. Well, almost 2 decades. This is the blend that really, really got me into pipe smoking. This is the blend that I enjoyed as I got to meet the woman who became my wife. The blend that I've enjoyed while writing and organizing service activities for our church. The blend that I enjoyed when going to Russia to adopt our first son, and the one that I enjoyed to celebrate the birth of our second. have smoked this pipe tobacco during tough times as far as work transitions, but as well as some really awesome times, and have tied them to memories that I've described here. And I'll still have a few more stories to share. Lane 1Q is an old friend. Now that said, I've enjoyed all of the pipe tobaccos that were sent to me, and that we've gone through in this series. Probably the only one that I didn't enjoy that much, and even then it wasn't too bad, was the Jester. But we went through Smoker's Pride, C'est La Vie, Sootliff, Drexel 8, and of course the Stanwell Extra Fine. With all of those, these would really be suitable alternatives if I can't get hold of Lane 1Q. So those are my thoughts on this quest as well. So thank you for joining me on this quest. I think over time you're going to find some other impressions of these pipe tobaccos as we go along. Not a whole lot of new ones for a while. I've actually kind of been spending some money on pipes, specifically this one. We'll talk about that at another time. And I did take advantage of a sale over at Missouri Meerschaum too. So it's time for me to put the brakes on these purchases for a little bit. But don't worry, there's still going to be lots of material on this channel. Hope you stay tuned.